Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So what we're talking about today is sunscreen. And you're probably thinking, oh, not another sunscreen video. We all know that we need to wear our sunscreen. But you would be surprised how many people still tell me to this day that they don't wear sunscreen every day. They can't find a sunscreen that they like or that, works with their skin, or you're wearing your sunscreen, but you're not applying it properly and you aren't getting the correct protection out of it. So what we're gonna talk about today are 5 mistakes that you could be making with your sunscreen and you're not getting the, actual protection that you need from the sun, because the sun is going to age you faster than anything. It's gonna give you sun damage and it's gonna age you. So we wanna be protected from the sun. I'm gonna share with you 5 mistakes that you do not wanna do with your sunscreen. Let's get started. All right, number 1 mistake that you might be doing with your sunscreen that you want to avoid is using expired SPF. All SPF products have an expiration date on them. So always check your products, check the expiration dates, because SPF, especially if you're using a chemical SPF, the ingredients in them will break down, and chemical SPFs, the ingredients actually break down even quicker. But even with the mineral SPF, there's always an expiration. So it's very, very important to get the best protection out of your sunscreen. Do not use anything that is expired. That is very, very important. You want to get the best protection from your sunscreen, and expired sunscreen is not going to give you that. Also, storing your SPF. Make sure you're not storing it in direct sunlight. Like if you leave it on a countertop and there's direct light hitting it constantly, no good. Also, don't keep it, in extreme temperatures at all, too cold, too hot. I keep my SPF in a drawer, climate controlled inside and away from direct sunlight. So always follow the expiration dates and also watch where you're storing your SPF. Number 2 mistake to avoid is not putting enough SPF on. A lot of people out there are not using the correct amount. In fact, most people are only maybe using like half the amount they should to get the best protection. Have you ever worn SPF and then you still get burnt or, too much sun anyway? It's just probably because you're not wearing enough. So an adult typically needs about 1 ounce to cover their body. So I think that's about like a shot glass size from what I remember, but 1 ounce is what you need to cover your bodies. Now for protecting your face, you need about 1/3 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon. That is what you really want to make sure you're using on your face. And now I know for me, I load up SPF on my face every single day. I actually take the same amount and I apply it down my neck and chest as well. I really, really cover those areas because that's the part of me, even on a daily basis when I'm not just sitting outside, by a pool or on the beach, I make sure that this area is completely covered. So 1/3 to 1/2 teaspoon, measure it out if you have to. You can really kind of, get a good idea of what you need to be applying every day. That's kind of what I started doing is I would actually squirt it into like a little measuring spoon. And then that gave me a good idea of the amount every day that I need to be wearing. And like I said, with my face and neck, I cover it. Number 3 mistake is you are not reapplying your sunscreen every 2 hours. Now this is especially if you are outside. You need to reapply every 2 hours no matter what. Sunscreen comes off, sunscreen does break down, so definitely you need to reapply every 2 hours to keep that, high protection going. So with a chemical SPF, the sun rays are actually hitting your arm, it's hitting your arm and the SP is actually like absorbing the ray. So with everything that it's absorbing, it will break down constantly. So a chemical SPF really, really breaks down quick. Now with a mineral SPF, say you have that on your arm, the sun rays are actually bouncing off that SPF. So it will break down, but not near as quick as a chemical SPF. So me personally, I always stick to mineral for my face, for my body. Always mineral, which is again your zinc and your titanium dioxide. Those are the ingredients that I look for in my SPFs. And this is what I carry around in my purse, in my bag every single day. It's the Color Science, it's the Brush On Sunscreen. This is a mineral SPF. They have a mineral SPF of 50, or they also have one that's a mineral SPF of 30. But they come in different shades, so you can touch up over your makeup. It's just kind of like reapplying, like powder or, touching up throughout the day. It doesn't make you look cakey or powdery, but it does apply a constant light layer of SPF. So you can see it just as a little brush like this, and then you just, can reapply over your makeup, and it's a great way to keep that SPF going. I take this to the beach with me, or if I'm sitting out by the pool and I'm just constantly reapplying. Now I do always, if I'm by the beach or the pool, reapply to my body always every 2 hours with the actual SPF. Like I will bring my SPF, reapply arms, legs. I reapply to my kids all the time, probably, you know, quicker than 2 hours because they got such cute, perfect little fragile skin. So I'm always reapplying to them. Like I said, probably even before 2 hours hits, but this is a great way. Throw it in your purse, great touch-ups on the go, and you're constantly reapplying over your makeup. So I get asked, you know, questions about what do you do when you have makeup on over your SPF? This. Now, mistake number 4 is one that I've mentioned constantly on my channel here, and that is if you are not applying SPF every single day. I don't care if it's raining, I don't care if it's snowing, I don't care if it's the most cloudy day there is. The sun rays are coming through. If you are sitting in the house all day, put your SPF on. Get in the habit of wearing your SPF every day. It will make such a big difference with the way your skin ages. I apply SPF every day. Like I said, I don't care if I'm sitting in the house, like working all day long, especially if I'm sitting in front of the computer, because a lot of my SPFs here really protect against blue light as well. So super important. So definitely get in the habit of wearing your SPF because you'd be surprised how much of the sun's rays even come through the windows of your house. Get in the habit every day. SPF. And mistake number 5 is one that I get asked all the time, and this one just like makes me cringe. I don't know what it is, but you cannot rely on makeup for your SPF. No. Oh, like I don't know what it does to me. It just gives me like the creepy feeling. I don't know. You have to have your specific SPF. I don't care if your foundation says it has SPF 50. You know how you need to apply a certain amount of SPF to get that, you know, top protection. You're not applying that much foundation, and if you are, you probably are walking around with like the cakiest makeup ever. You can't be applying that much foundation to your face. So you need to really focus on getting yourself the correct SPF for your skin type, which there are so many out there, you know, that some are for dry, some are for oily skin. Find one that works for you. I personally have my couple here that I will share with you. I wear my tinted SPF as my foundation. I don't even wear foundation because I'm fully protected with my SPF, and my SPF doubles as foundation. That you can do, but you cannot do the opposite where you are taking your foundation and thinking, oh yeah, this is my SPF at the same time. No, 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 no. Doesn't work. All right, so those are my 5 mistakes that you cannot be making with your sunscreen. So before I wrap up this video, I'm just gonna quickly share with you my favorite SPFs. Again, these are all mineral. There are zinc and titanium dioxide only. Some of them are actually just straight zinc oxide, I believe, as well. But all of these I can double up as my foundation as well. So what I'm wearing today actually is a mix of the Suntegrity, which I just shared in my last video, or like 1 or 2 videos ago, of my current favorite products. This is a mineral matte tinted coverage face sunscreen. It's a broad spectrum SPF 30. It even has blue light protection. It has peptides, it has vitamin C, vitamin E. It has great anti-aging ingredients. What I did for my skin today is I did my skincare routine. I applied this, and I actually applied the Color Science Glow with this. So I combined both of these together, and I applied that to my face, neck, and chest, and that's all I have on my face for as of, you know, face makeup or foundation. No foundation needed. So I love the Suntegrity, love this one so much. As you guys know, Color Science, their SPFs are so good. This is the powder one, the brush on powder sunscreen to reapply. I use that every day, but the Color Science SPFs are some of the best out there. Again, mineral, they are great for all different skin types. The Glow Edition is amazing if you have more dry skin. The bronze, I love to kind of just mix and match into different SPFs to kind of bronze up a little bit. Oh, I love Color Science. Then, as you guys know, the Revision, oh, this is actually almost empty. I need to get another one. The Revision, the IntelliShade True Physical. I love this. This is a 5-in-1. It is an anti-aging tinted moisturizer with your mineral SPF of 45. This has, again, amazing anti-aging ingredients. So amazing. Great coverage for your skin. You guys know, I've said way too many times on my channel how much I love this. And then an oldie but a goodie that I still pull out and still kind of mix in with my other little SPFs SPFs here. This one also protects from everything including blue light, and the color science does as well, everything including blue light. So that's just such a, beneficial thing, because a lot of us sit in front of our phones or computers all day, and those blue lights are aging. So I love sunscreens that protect against the full ray of all rays. That is what I use every single day. I forgot to bring it in here. The Color Science Body, they have a body shield. That is what I apply to my body as well. And they have a bronze one, which makes you look so sun-kissed and perfect. Wear that to the beach, wear that to the pool, you will look bomb. So I will link all of these down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, as always, let me know in the comments, but don't forget to thumbs up this video. Also subscribe. As always, if you are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification right next to it, and that way you get notified every time I post a video so you don't miss any. And that's it for today, guys. I love you all. I'll see you next time.